Hey everybody, what's going on? Sonic Mania here, and today I am joined by...
Hey guys! Did you miss me? I hope so. Anyway, hey guys, this is Pudsey99 coming to you live from the UK, and welcome to a discussion video where we will be discussing the latest games and whatever else we can think of. Today's topic is Sonic Mania. For those of you who don't know, Sonic Mania is the one of two new games that are coming out this year, the second one being Sonic Forces. Sonic Mania is about revisited old levels and some new ones as well, all in classic 8-bit technology. So for those Sonic fans out there, you got a bit of fan service. From what I've heard, there is a Mania mode, which is the main campaign. You can play as Sonic and Tails, Sonic alone, Tails alone, or Knuckles alone. There are 3 saves, just like Sonic 3, and Sonic99 himself has started a playthrough on his channel, so be sure to check that out. It's already on episode 2.
Indeed. So, I guess we should start with the gameplay of the particular game, which, as Pudsey has just said, the game itself is pretty much a classic Sonic style game. Basically, it's 2D, it's all pixelated and whatnot, and basically you use momentum to go through the levels. So you want to make sure you keep your momentum going in order to go through loops, to spin attack through enemies, and go through the levels in... yeah, you know. What else? Yeah, like...
And for those keen-eyed players out there, they have kept in special levels. So if you see like a halo of stars around a ring post, you can jump in and you get the classic Get Blue Spheres from, I think it's Sonic 2, and get the UFO from Sonic CD.
Well, it's Sonic 3, which was Blue Spheres. And
okay.
The special state, well, okay. The Blue Spheres is the bonus stages, which are the levels that allow you to get these medals. Now, these medals, which slight spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the game. So if you haven't played the game, click off now. And if you're trying to keep this blind, but if you don't care about spoilers, I shall carry on. These Blue Sphere special stages, or bonus stages I should say, are dedicated to collecting these medals. Now, these medals are used to unlock special extras, which I shan't go over, because I still want to keep it somewhat spoiler free, because PC version still isn't out yet. That got delayed. But, yeah, there's a variety of different extras that you can unlock, and the other type of stages are the special stages, which are kind of a mix between the Sonic CD special stages, where you had to destroy the UFOs. In this version, it's only one UFO who's carrying the Emerald, and sort of like a style of Sonic R, sort of the Sega Saturn style of Sonic, where he's all polygonal and he's got like this 3D look to him and whatnot. And I will admit, it's probably my favourite rendition of the special stages of all the Sonic games out there. I mean, comparing to, like, I don't know, the Sonic 1 ones, which was the maze, the Sonic 2 ones, which were the half pipe, and the Sonic 3 ones, which were Blue Spheres, I would say this is the best version of the special stages out of all those games, in my opinion at least.
In terms of level gameplay, it's pretty straightforward. And as I've mentioned earlier, there are some revisited ones and some new ones. One of those revisited levels is, of course, the famous Green Hill Zone, which started the whole thing.
Indeed. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be a little bit annoyed that, oh, why are they using Green Hill Zone again? It's been reused too much. Well, if you really think about it, technically this is supposed to be an anniversary title. You know, a title that's supposed to celebrate Sonic's history, if you will. And you know, if you've really got to do an anniversary title and you've got to include past stages, it's kind of Sonic lore to if you're going to have a anniversary title that's going to celebrate the Hedgehog's history, you've got to have Green Hill Zone at least, because it's one of the most iconic levels in Sonic history.
Not to mention the most iconic music.
That is true. Speaking of the music in the game is awesome. I love what they've done with the music in the game. And what's really interesting is, for the first act of a level that's revisiting a past zone, it's basically it's almost like they've taken the original track but slightly altered it. And then in Act 2, it's a full-on remix of the theme. And the remixes they're really catchy. Really, really catchy. I love the remixes in the game. And also, should I talk about all the levels anyway? Should I do that?
If you want.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Okay, so again, slight spoilers. Click off now if you don't like spoilers, whatever. The levels are as follows. The first level is Green Hill Zone, which is straightforward. You then go to Chemical Plant Zone, which is from Sonic 2.
Which is from Sonic 2.
Exactly. And we've got Studiopolis Zone, which is one of the new zones in the game that's never been featured in a past Sonic game. Flying Battery Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Press Garden Zone, which is a new zone altogether. Stardust Speedway, which is from Sonic CD. Hydro City Zone from Sonic 3. Mirage Saloon Zone, which is a brand new zone. All Ocean Zone, which is from Sonic 2. Lava Reef Zone, which is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Metallic Madness Zone, which is from Sonic CD. And then lastly, Titanic Monarch Zone, which is the class as the final zone in the game. Before the final boss, at least. And each zone is for the zones that they brought back, they've been recreated pretty spot on, in my opinion. I mean, the music is recognizable to the zone that they're trying to recreate. The graphics, they've got all like the original graphics that look really good. The badniks are the originals that you used to destroy. Yeah, all the original zones are awesome, and the new zones are also really good too, especially Studiopolis Zone. I love the music in that, and I just, again, praises to the graphics and everything. I know I'm kind of having problems trying to describe everything without trying to go too spoiler heavy, but I'll just say this: if you were a fan of the classics but not a fan of the modern style of games, you're going to absolutely love Sonic Mania. No question about that. It is the true Sonic 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, if that isn't the Sonic 4 that was released,
In my personal opinion, I haven't played through Sonic Mania yet, but I might get it soon-ish. And if you viewers are lucky, you might just catch a live stream of me playing it, so stay tuned to my channel for that.
Also, I forgot to mention that there are a couple of other modes in the game. For people who like playing with others, there is a competition mode, which is reminiscent of the two-player mode from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So if you've got like a friend who also likes Sonic, and wants to race each other, that you can do that. Also, in the game, if you actually play as Sonic and Tails, in the single player mode, you can actually connect a second controller into the game, and the second player can play as Tails in old school 2-player co-op. And lastly, there is also time attack mode, which allows players to race through each level and try to get the fastest time within each level. And one of the new features that this time attack mode features is this feature called the quick restart, in which you press the button and you'll instantly be taken back to the beginning of the level. So in case you made a cock up, basically, and you want to restart the level right instantly, you can do that, no problems. And yeah, it definitely gets very competitive, especially if you're trying to get those fastest times on the leaderboards, which, trust me, there are some fast times for some of those levels. Some of those levels I'm like, how the heck do you get a fast time on a level that's very platformer heavy? But some people have obviously been able to do that.
Practice.
Yes, a lot of practice, pretty much. But one thing I am happy about is the game is getting very good reviews. You know, high 8s, 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s, which I'm thankful for, because as everyone knows, the cool thing to do at this point on the internet is to hate Sonic, because Sonic has had some bad games. But, you know, I'm happy that everyone is liking Sonic Mania. That's a huge, huge relief for me, because, you know...
Now, from looking at Sonic Mania from Sonic99's own playthrough, I saw why everyone's so hyped about it. And as I said, that's one of the new Sonic games that have come out. There are 2 of them, Sonic Mania, and the one I'm most looking forward to is Sonic Forces. And who knows, maybe there might be a future discussion video of that. I do not know yet.
Yeah, I'm interested in potentially doing a Sonic Forces discussion, but that'll be definitely later down the line, because as of right now, we're still a little bit scarce in terms of the information-wise on Sonic Forces, because I'm assuming that they really wanted to, you know, get Mania out of the way, get it out into public hands, and then focus all their attention on Sonic Forces, which I'm praying that also it's good in the eyes of the public, at least. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm really hoping it's a good game.
From what I've seen, it's looking to be a good one.
I mean, personally, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe there's a little too many 2D segments in the game for my liking, but that's only like a small nitpick on my end. But overall, I'm looking forward to Sonic Forces. It's looking like it's going to be like Generations, which I like Generations anyway, so I'm pretty much sorted in terms of that area. And yeah, I'll probably go over more on Forces when we eventually do a discussion on Sonic Forces, but for now, this is Sonic Mania, and I think that's about it for Mania. I can't think of anything else to talk about.
Oh, before we end our discussion video, for those of you wanting to get the game on PS4, you're currently looking at £15.99 PSN money. So that's nearly £16 for those of you who want to get it.
So the same exact price as it is on the Nintendo Switch, which is the version that I played for my playthrough. And I'm going to assume it's the same price for the Xbox One and PC. And yeah, I can't think of anything else to talk about.
No, I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, I just also thought of this. Through each zone, the bosses are slightly different as well. Because from seeing Sonic Mania 9's playthrough, there is one boss that's like 2 spinning like metal spike balls or whatever. So from seeing that, I know that few of the bosses are different, and possibly some of the bosses are the same. But if Sonic games are to go by, I know that Dr. Eggman will be a boss in there somewhere.
He is definitely a boss in certain levels. I don't want to say anything because, like Pudsey has said, she hasn't played the game yet, so I don't want to spoil too much on the game. But yeah, that's about it, really. Have you got any last thoughts before we end this, Pudsey?
Well, as I said, I'm really looking forward to get Sonic Mania, see how it plays for me, because I've been a Sonic fan myself and kind of lost interest and haven't played the Sonic games since Sonic Generations. So from going back to Sonic on Sonic Mania, it'll be a definitely interesting experience for me. As I said, if you viewers are lucky, you might get a live stream from me with me playing Sonic Mania as soon as I get it.
Indeed, and I think the best description to describe Sonic Mania is it's a Sonic game made by fans for fans. Because the game is made by someone who made Sonic fan games in the past, and then Sega took him on to make Sonic Mania. So, yeah, that's the best.
That's like putting the fan service in fan service.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's Sonic Mania, everyone, and I hope that everyone who is playing the game right now, I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm loving the game so far, and yeah, go pick it up now if you have it on. If you have an Xbox One or PS4 or even a Nintendo Switch, go buy it now. It's available. It's relatively cheap in terms of price compared to other games. And if you're waiting to get this on PC, again, I apologize if you're trying to avoid spoilers. I know it's going to be very tricky, especially if you're a YouTuber and you don't want to be spoiled on Sonic Mania, even though it's out, but whatever. Game's fun, and yeah, that's really all I gotta say, really. So I guess we shall end this little discussion. Yeah. So any last words, Pudsey?
I've said everything now.
Good.
I ain't got any more.
Okay. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening to this little discussion. I apologize if it's been a bit awkward for me because I haven't got a script, so I'm just going over the Wikipedia page. Oh, what? Oh, okay. And I want to thank Pudsey for joining me on this discussion.
You are most welcome. And if you like to see what kind of content I produce, be sure to look at Sonic Mania 9's subscriptions, and you'll be sure to find my channel there.
I'll even put her channel in the description of this video. And anyway, that is it. Oh, what? You got anything?
No.
You just cut. It sounded like you was going to say something. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
And this is Pudsey99 signing out.